Episode 11, Monkey Business, or Brothers from the Sand Country in Japanese. Burkhart's brothers really hate Yamato, and they beat the crap out of him for longer than you would expect.
Oh. Hey, that's rude! How about a little help here?
Brothers, please stop doing that!
Our big brother is a better player than you! With that beat-up B-Daman? Get funky, monkey! Get funky, monkey!
Whoa! Looks like they missed one. I guess I'll just censor it myself.
Get funky, monkey! Get funky, monkey!
Perfect. Episode 12, Invasion of the Beta Snatchers, or Justice is Mine. It wouldn't be a Mei and Yamato scene without Mei hitting Yamato.
It's Mom! What a carbo load!
And Burkhart sits on Yamato's face for like an extra second.
Well, it's always good to have your friends behind you!
Are you alright? Yamato!
Episode 13, Hog Wild, or Welcome to the New Cat Cafe. In the opening scene, we get a look at Baba's magical orb, and there's this 1 second shot of Bull that was cut out. I'm assuming because in the original shot they changed the fire from orange to blue, and now that they're looking at it through the orb, I'd imagine it'd be a lot harder to edit the flames, so they just cut it out. Not to mention the whole episode is just slowed down. As you can see, I synced up these shots exactly, and you can see the Japan footage is going a little faster. This is actually pretty common in the show, especially if they need to cut out scenes from the Japanese episode. And boy, did they have to cut some stuff. I'll just let the rest play out.
Your mom. He's eating my sandwiches with my cat slobber. I want a bite. Quiet. You got my cat to lick your fish heads? I know. You're trying to pull some sneaky trick to beat Terry in the match today. You're busted, Lee. What do you have to say? Come on. Well?
What say you, lad? Dare you to fight back!
Yamato! You keep your snout out of my mom's cafe, or I'm gonna challenge you to a beat-up.
Episode 14, That's What Friends Are For, or Run Yamato, The Promise Between Men. For some reason, there's an extra line at the beginning of the episode.
I know what you're thinking. Looks nice and calm and restful, doesn't it?
Well, looks can be deceiving.
Check out what happened to Lee and your mom.
There are scenes like this where I just wish there's English subtitles, just so I can understand why Yamato's sniffing Terry's underwear.
It's his underwear!
And Yamato jumps out the window. Don't try this at home, kids.
It's going out the window! I am, and I am 4 stories out!
Episode 15, The Good, the Bad, and the Beta Player, or Get Your Prize. Welcome back to Everybody Hates Yamato.
But some food does grow on trees. But since we don't have any food, who cares?
And for some reason, they flipped this little clip of Terry, but what I found interesting is they didn't even take out any of the Japanese sound effects, like Terry's sword, so it sounds a little funny. Just watch.
Listen to me, Mr. All-You-Can-Eat! Food doesn't grow on trees! You kids are so spoiled! But some food does grow on trees. But since we don't have any food, who cares? Oh, stop!
Yamato Punch! Now here's an interesting one. This is one of the only times where the English dub footage actually looks better. I'm not sure how they did it, but Neon City looks much better. The Japanese footage was way too bright, and I don't know about you, but it was kinda hard to look at. I'm very impressed with this change, and I wonder if they had to redraw it or they just had some kind of filter that they could just turn on and off. Episode 16. Everybody's Got a Hungry Heart, or Harapiko's second stage. We see some people gambling, and that's about it for this episode.
Party! But if you're broke in Neon City, you're
Episode 17. There's a beta battle in my soup, or Battlefield of the Solitude Shields. Battlefield of the Solitude. Or Battlefield of the Solitude. Or Battlefield of the Solitude Shield Stage. Or Battlefield of the Solitude Shield. Or Battlefield of the Solitude Stage. Solitude Shield Stage. Solitude Shield. Solitude Shield Stage. Solitude Shield Stage. Or Battlefield of the Solitude Shield. Solitude Shield Stage. Or Battlefield of the Solitude Shield Stage. Sly holds on to Terry for just a little too long. And I kinda like how the music just cuts out in the Japanese version. Kinda makes the scene a little more serious.
Who's got a hold of me? Ah! Sly, what's happened to you?
Are you alright?
What is it? Why did you do that?
B-Daman!
ツバメか。すまない。いきなり飛び込んできたから敵かと。反射。
And welcome back to Why Did They Change This? I don't know, I don't get it. On this episode, this.
Terry, he looks lost.
Thank you for watching Why Did They Change This? I don't know, I don't get it. Now this change I understand, but yeah, they kinda look goofy without their guns there. But props for the English stuff for shaking the screen. That was actually a nice touch.
Freedom. Sometimes you have to fight for it and go to places you'd rather not remember. And you learn to do what it takes to survive. Come home. That can sometimes change.
Actually, I think I know why they changed this part. Firing still actually makes more sense than firing horizontally. Dan LeBlow Rico. Probably no one in this world has noticed this, but I noticed this, and good job, man. And my boy Dan LeBrow Rico back at it again with this fire edit. I just thought Terry cutting up the onion is a lot more interesting than Terry just picking up the knife. It's a very small edit, but I appreciate it.
Stay in the moment. Concentrate. Remember, even when you know you've lost, a real beta player never gives up.
Episode 18, The Carrot Question, or Empty Heart. Which bull do you think would win in the fight? I wouldn't count baseball out just yet. Oh, you sure you want to end on that score? Okay. Episode 19. What are you waiting for? Or The Fifth King. Back with some merchandising. Yeah, they go through and explain every one of their B-Damans. When Bull gets kidnapped, it goes a little differently.
Oh, it's Miss Carrot's carriage.
Hiya, Bottles Bob.
There you are. Help, you're all tied up.
I think it's temporary unless it's permanent.
Proceed quickly! Now! Yes, sir! Post haste! Yeah!
And in the Japanese version, Bull is tortured a lot more aggressively.
Only 10 seconds left around two.
Too bad.
Also, Bull is a simp.
You are the most scatterbrained simp I have ever met! Alright, listen up!
Plus, the ending was cut differently, where it doesn't even show Bull.
The winner of round 2 on the sword stage is King!
Yamato, hey! Are you alright? Snap out of it, Yamato. Come on. Open your eyes. What's with you? Yamato, say something.
He'll be okay, but now it's all gonna come down to the final round.
We're out of time!
Episode 20, with a little help from my friends. Or, Final Battle, Super 5 Fields. In the English dub, I'm guessing because of the flashing lights, they chopped up this footage to make it like 5 frames a second. And for some reason, this chest shot for Miss Carrot was removed. I don't know why. Moving on. In this shot, the ball is CG in the English dub, but it appears 2D in the Japanese for some reason. And at the end, this shot was touched up in the English dub. Episode 21, Great Be the Balls of Fire, or a black trap that cuts friendship. You know, for a scene that has a lot of this, I'm surprised that they only took the knife part out. In the Japanese version, Yamato hitting the spikes lasts a lot longer. And now for one of my favorite moments in the show, and surprisingly there wasn't a whole lot taken out. Pretty much just Gray's fist.
Huh? Quit fooling around!
It didn't fly for 1 second. It's not my fault if you made a plane that can't fly. I told you not to touch it!
Next time...